Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 as the Aztecs. We continue our war against the Egyptians, just to convince them to stop being at war with us. Just give up on Thebes, it's ours now. Shaka stole some of my land with a great general. I don't know if I've ever seen this pop up before. Come on, click. Wait, are you telling me, like, you won't center a view somewhere? Right there. And getting ready to move forward with some artillery. But seriously though, like... There we go. Okay, it does focus. Good. Obviously, we need to get a few more things in the front here. We can upgrade this guy to a machine gun, which might not be a terrible idea. We finished those planes, which I will rebase towards the east at this point, although there's a temptation to move it towards the west. Good thing I'm building nukes. Get a new social policy. We'll go ahead and finish piety. We get our reformation, and... we get a great profit, and Holy Sites gives us more culture. That's okay. I'm going to finish it just for the hell of it. We're going to see what our Reformation is going to be. What are our options? Oh, that's cool. Spend faith to build universities, public schools, and research labs. All buildings purchased with faith provide to tourism. I wonder if that happens retroactively. Any type of great person. Actually, that is pretty potent. Because we might be able to sneak in some great engineers or something, depending on how the costs scale up exactly. And I think this will be the handiest thing to pick up at this point. Yes, we're going to take this, and we're going to see. Because we had the great scientist ability, which had gotten up quite a bit. Really any type of great artist, huh? So, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to sneak in a great general. Oh, we could still build more cathedral and stuff too, but a great general is going to be the handiest short term. We'll build one of those for 1,000, and then the price will go up, and then we'll build something else, which seems like a fine and fun way of doing it. I'm actually, I can pillage, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the health and then pillage. And then we're going to turn our bombers onto this guy over here. Not that they're doing a whole lot because they're pretty hurt. And let's go and fill that in. And I'm actually just going to leave this guy to fortify on the jungle and protect himself against things. So the ninjas have reformed. Arts are flourishing. Zulus. This is a new turn, right? Still? No? Alright. God, you're such a pain in the ass. Surrender already. Has this been pillaged? Nope. So let's go ahead and do that. And then not really move in any sort of productive way, but we'll do our best. Move in this way. The tank is pretty damn healed. Let's go ahead and make this move. You are still pretty injured, though. We'll do that. This guy, we'll take that kill and still end up with a hell of a lot of hit points. And yeah, we'll stick ourselves next to Memphis over here. Sounds pretty good to me. We do have a great profit from finishing the tree. And I suppose I might very well just go and holy site it up because I can. I don't think I'm going to use it to spread any kind of religion at this point. Hello, Brussels. How's it going? Can't really do... well, I guess we can bombard Elephantine, not to mention their units, and generally be kind of threatening, which is handy. So you have attacked, and you still have all your moves left. So we will move you to right there. Call that good enough. And this battleship really doesn't have anything to do. I think I'm just going to park it on the oil and have it set to, right, where's the sleep until, oh, right, alert symbol is there. Just wake up if an enemy does happen to come nearby. Next turn. Not next turn. Rocket artillery's turn. You know, it's never going to make the front there in time to be relevant, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it up near the Zulu line. Enemy is near. Oh, it doesn't even let you zoom between turns. It's so frustrating. Zulus denounce Polynesia. Okay. A bunch of things took a bunch of damage, but I don't think anything actually died. A settler! Well, that is bold, Egypt. I gotta say, you got a lot of brass. Right, the great person is a musician. Who, tell you what, you'll make a great work. Because I can't be bothered to send you somewhere to spread the tourism. I mean, at this point, who cares, right? Oh, and we got our great general, who's right here. We'll actually have him sit in the science city. Why? Oh, I'm moving a freaking infantry. Oh, that is so annoying. gonna say it shouldn't take quite that long to get there. Move around the back. I don't trust that you won't just kill yourself. And you position yourself right there. And you upgrade to a bazooka. Quite a few upgrades waiting to happen there. And we can airstrike from here. Actually, maybe I should have just airstrike the city. No, I don't need to grab the city at this point. I'm mostly just looking to inflict damage, but I suppose I wouldn't cry about it. It's not a terrible city. Although it will be once I'm done with it. That's a ranged attack. Like, I want to be able to range attack Memphis, but I will just take that unit that way, which seems like a decent thing to do. And hit. And hit again. And then, ooh, not quite get out of there. Go here. Explicitly pillage or plunder that. Attack twice. Oh. Oh, you don't have blitz. No. Alright. Getting spoiled by blitz. Be nice to kill these cannons, but I think I'm going to let that guy rest a little bit longer before I move him out again. And we'll go ahead and airstrike that fellow to just finish him off completely. And I think we might start... Oh, that is a lot of damage, actually. That may have been slightly ill-advised. Especially if we can't finish off the city right now. We're going to do that, and we're going to pillage this tile. Very nice. And we'll be able to pillage this one next turn as well. I do like that quite a bit. And Egyptian archaeologist goes away. And Egyptian ships take damage. And a little bit more. Okay. Let's go and steal that. And move in here. Actually, I really should have moved in the bazooka-er. I think we'll move this way because it's more likely that we'll be able to get in position to do something from this side of things. Brussels might get a little bit cranky, but at least they're not at war with me. It would actually be inconvenient if they were because the bombardments would kind of suck. I think we might just pop out some modern armor at this point. Yeah, just so that we can nuke people and then run right over them really, really quickly. I like it. Go ahead and construct a holy site. Wow, we get quite a bit from it, actually. Might have wanted to do more of that. I've never played like a hardcore religious game where I'm like spamming out holy sites, so it's kind of interesting. We did get our great general, so I will flip it around and put down a great engineer next. I'm sure there'll be something we'll want to rush. Come on, just concede. Just concede so I can go take out the Zulus. I don't even want Memphis. Babylon's the ally of Singapore. Trespassing in Brussels. Finish the Pentagon. Right. Okay, after we upgrade a bunch of units, but that's okay. The upgrades were still pretty good. Bombers, I don't think can actually bomb safely at this point. No. They're just going to have to rest. Which sucks. Which means we're very unlikely to actually take the city. Pop back into Thebes, or not quite, I guess. Bombard with the submarine, which will enable us to hit his units with the battleship and get some kills there as well, and generally feel very good about ourselves as we attack like unarmed people like archaeologists. Keep moving forward. You're pretty healthy, and you can bombard Memphis, so let's go ahead and do that. And once again, it'd be nice if we had a nuke, although at this point we'd be killing off mostly our own stuff. So it's possible a nuke would not be optimal right now. Be on alert, be on alert. We're actually gonna send you directly back to Thebes. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. I'm going to pillage, and end our move there. We can pillage and move in. I'm going to move south and here so we can do some bombard tricks. I'm going to take what? I guess triple shock so we can unlock blitz later on. And just move you around to the south and end my turn here. I'll have to go ahead and take the one attack. Rest the airplane a little bit more. Go ahead and take the one attack. And we're going to move you this way as well, where you should be relatively safe. That's already pillaged. This can be pillaged. That already is. Although there's a plantation over here. We'll end our turn there, and that'll be fine. We do have our general. which we are... Did I know? Oh, no, that's right. I misclicked you or some damn thing. Wait, what do I have selected right now? I don't even know. I have the city selected. Good. We're going to go walls into castle. Alright, they stole away Singapore. How far behind are we? 2. Let's do that. Keep up the alliances. Peace treaty with Attila is done. Trespassing in Brussels denounced. More units there. Are you going to make me take Memphis? I think you are, aren't you? You need to be like that. I don't know if we have the happiness to take Memphis. We still have the problem. Babylon. We're going to have to buy that courthouse. Can I get the pop-up? Maybe? One more turn of resistance. Okay. So we'll be able to buy the courthouse next turn and actually improve our happiness state a little bit. Remember when we got like 38 happiness somewhere along the way, just like instantaneously? Those were the days. Bombard. Let's see what we've got in terms of planes that can attack without dying. That's acceptable. I think that's a little too risky. We're going to rest you. You can come in, though. That's good. Just get to Thebes. Yeah, hang on. We might want you to do something. I think what we're going to do here is actually just pull back with the guy who's nearly dead. And then we'll just attack with all the stuff we have kicking around. Attack. And then pull back to make room. Attack. Attack twice. And then pull back. Move in a little closer, but not quite close enough to actually do anything. Modern armor can move back to here and at least be out of bombard range. Oh, right. I forgot we have 2 planes over here. Son of a bitch. Okay, and finish it off? Not quite. And you'd be in the way. Does this tank have blitz? No. But it's healthier. Alright, we're going to pull back with the paratrooper. Going with the tank. Yes! I guess we'll just create a puppet. There we go. We're at least not at negative health. That's fine. Lots of stuff in the city. Now. Yeah, it's because of the way these people declared war. At this point, I don't think that anything is a threat. They don't have any more units down near Memphis. We'll leave the 1 tank to be on alert mode over here. And we'll just bombard some units from the coast. Just continue doing that. Bombard the city. And keep the submarine around as well. Actually, this sub is going to start the long journey over to Zulu territory. Oh, it's going to come around that way. Well, that works okay. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Great General. Oh, right, you're getting in each other's way. Just go there. It's fine. Oh, and another Great General that we earned kind of legitimately. So you're going to make your way around in some fashion as well. We're going to figure out what to do with you when you get there. Choose production walls is good. Build the castle to follow up, although I'm considering just getting you to start building tanks. We need to repair some stuff over here. I don't know who pillaged all this stuff. That's awfully rude. Assign delegates. We would like to not ban sugar, but more importantly, we probably want to repeal the ban on truffles since we do have them. I'm not sure how we want to split these up. I'm just going to make sure this gets repealed. Maybe the sugar ban won't pass depending on what other people want to do. So we will repeal truffles hardcore. Peace deal with Wellington, Sofia, Brussels, and Nebuchadnezzar ended. Well, if they want to declare war on me, I suppose they can do that. Oh, and in Babylon, there we go. Purchase a courthouse. And then change your production to an airport. Although it's like super too late for that. Still, it's at the far end of my empire and it seems worthwhile having an airport there to ferry troops hopefully soon enough. Great Wall here. Nuke there. We actually do need an airport on the western coast, which we don't have right now. It's kind of a shame. Oh well. So we're positive happiness again, thanks to the courthouse in Babylon. That is nice. We're moving forward with some units. I mean, I suppose we could keep farming them for culture, but at this point I want to see how quickly we can win. We only need the Zulu capital, and we win. So, we repealed the ban on truffles, although sugar is now banned. And a Babylonian spy stole electronics. Well, that is just jerky. Let's go ahead for triple barrage and see what we can do with it after that. They want science. And in our military city, do we have an airport here? Okay, that's not so bad. Atomic bomb finished. We could go Walls Castle, but you know what I want? I actually just want a modern armor. Again, just to be able to swoop in after the nukes go. Peace? No peace. Rest. You're pretty healthy though, so we're gonna just move you to outside of Seoul, where there's an airport. And what else we have? Modern armor, you just gotta rest. Paratrooper, you definitely have to rest as well. All you people are really hurt. I guess that's what happens when you just fling yourself up against the city without nukes as your backup. And without proper artillery. The planes help, but they're frankly a little bit dated at this point. Go ahead and heal, 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 heal. We'll move you. We've got enough planes, though, so we got that going for us. I guess we can pretty safely move out over here and then not doing anything else. Okay. Bombard. Move in here. Bombard. How did this guy take damage anyway? Maybe he was already damaged. Atomic bomb. Like that. We're just nuke Kabul. If they declare war, we nuke Kabul and just murder a bunch of their units really quickly. We repaired that, so come over here. Maybe? Yes. What's the hotkey for that? Control P. Oh, that's awkward. You're going to get to Seoul so that you can airport out of there. Worker, you can come and repair things. Please and thank you. Submarine. You can go and just look for ships, although I don't think they've got any ships. We can't actually bombard anything. Alright, you go and hide over there. Next turn. Nope, not next turn. It was a lie. Keep moving over this way, please. Hmm. 1938. Feels like next year something big is going to happen in the world. But we already had a world war. We actually had 2 already. I would be very surprised. Seoul might decide to declare war. They're not completely beaten into the ground. But we do have, you know, all those nukes. So I think we're going to be okay. Great engineer got purchased. So what else do we want to throw in here? Great artist, no. Although we could get another golden age, which might be handy. Great merchant, no. Admiral Writer, anything. You know what? We'll go and complete monasteries and cathedrals and stuff because they're always handy. They're always nice to have. Good, that got finished. I think you might start an airport. Do we not have an airport in our capital? Yeah, because I kept looking like, oh, we could get the tourism, but it's not that important. And in fact, building the Great Firewall is kind of handy, so I guess that's decent. I don't know. I think actually we're just going to build more military units right here. We'll build yet another tank because they can really swarm in and be very quick, especially with some nukes. So we're going to rebase you to here. There we go. So we've got a couple of nukes spread about. We could just like strike first here, but actually, it's not a terrible idea. We'd really do a lot of damage to units. Oh, although they may have backed up some stuff. Very interesting. We could also sort of do a parade push here with our great generals, which is kind of tempting. Make your way down to the capital. Oh, you can't because we've got an engineer in there. Egyptian cargo ship. Well, then go and plunder that trade route. Please and thank you. Tlaxcala finished an atomic bomb. Lovely. Everyone just pump out armor. And you did get bombarded by the city, so that's like legitimate damage. But now you should be out of range. Seriously, though. Surrender. Ah! You're so annoying. Repair the tile. And I guess we're still... Oh, Egyptian battleship. Color me impressed. But subs are pretty good against them. So we got to scrub the fallout first. And then repair some tiles, maybe. Right, great engineer. Wants dyes. Well, we'll do what we can. Still need that extra trade route, too. Oh, I'm out of moves. You just sit idle. We'll need you soon enough, Mr. Great General. I don't know how much we'll need you. Sure. We'll sell you pearls at a greatly discounted rate. Alright, deal with it. I really do just want to leave these guys. Just leave this whole area. I mean, I guess I'm mostly waiting for my units to repair. That's true. Melbourne wants investors. We do have some money. What's our relationship here? We're currently allies and very allied. Austria stole biology. Now, I do have my level 3 spy there, so that's actually really annoying. Go ahead and repair. You've scrubbed, now repair. Bombard. Here, oh, wow. That's not quite as effective as I had hoped. Move in here. Kill off the battleship. Nuclear bomb, do nothing right now. Great engineer. Well, don't do anything here. Maybe we'll queue up another wonder right after this. Or an airport, but I don't know. We'll be okay. Atomic bomb, do nothing. Bombers are totally healthy now. I believe we're going to move you... We're going to start moving you towards the front, the west front. Very close to just automating these guys. Let's go and improve the terrain around Thebes. Modern armor is fully good. Yeah, just queue up some big move towards the west. Airplane, same thing. We'll rebase you as far west as we can, which is probably Seoul. Blow up that guy. Didn't even see it coming. Come on, Egypt. Just don't be like this. Vatican election shenanigans. Let's take a look at that. Okay, Great Firewall is quite nice. Advanced ballistics, also nice. I don't know if we can upgrade atomic bombs. I don't expect so. So we're still allied, but not like terribly so. I'm actually going to go ahead and just throw a little bit of money that way, just to make sure that we don't lose it. Promotions on our battleships, well, is not nice. We're going to take mostly more land bombardment. Well, I suppose we could take city bombardment too. It's still pretty safe to do. Oh, I should just leave. I don't think they can threaten us. So, do we have... How much railroad do we have here? Not that much, and actually, we're quite slow here because everything's been pillaged. So we'll go ahead and airdrop as far west as we can. And you can just start walking towards the west. And same thing, we're going to rebase you to Seoul. Oh, actually, I think we could have gone to Tlaxcala from that one. Did I misread that? No, I'm just seeing the walls. Okay. This one, however, can go to Tlaxcala. Because that's in a different city. And just split up our planes. I mean, we should be able to reach everything everywhere, but just in case, I think I'm going to send my production to the capital. Go by city name. There we go. Oh, it was the previous route. Yes, I'm sure. I definitely want that again. Choose production. Do we want to rush a wonder? The Apollo program? No. What I would like to do actually is rush an airport. Can I do that? Yeah. I'm fine with that. We don't really need the great engineers for anything else at this point. So yeah, we're looking to see if the Zulus might happen to have ships. Because we're going to want to hit them as quickly as possible early on. So I do want to leave, I'm going to leave one infantry over here just to be able to react to something really crazy happening. But other than that, the armor especially can get pretty fast. I'm not going to worry about airdropping them over here. I suppose it would probably save some turns, but yeah. We're 2 turns, actually we're 2 turns away from having an airport in Babylon, which will be perfect. Be absolutely perfect. To save time. Was that the one I just moved? Still had move left, though. No, this guy. There we go. Cancel your movement. And you just, yeah, just hang out on the other side of Babylon for a couple of turns. I know it's going to feel weird and awkward. And same thing with the paratroopers, probably. Actually, that's not so bad. Let's do that. We can just move them forward. Cancel that, actually. We'll just keep having them hop. Atomic bomb. Yes, good. Atomic bomb. I suppose I should just fortify you guys, but I don't want to forget you. That would be really, Really annoying if I accidentally forgot them. Bazooka in a COD. Yeah, just in case something funny happens, we'll leave you there. You're not going to be terribly relevant to the subsequent war anyway. Can I not air launch from here? Oh, you don't have enough movement. Or you've already moved a little, so yeah, just end your turn on the other side, and then we can airlift out from Seoul. That is going to be okay. What do you got there? Some rocket artillery, anti-aircraft guns. Fair enough. Shaka just entered the atomic age. They're going to enter the atomic age really, really potently very soon. They're going to be shocked at how much they're entering the atomic age very, very soon. All right, bunch of peace treaties expired. Finished that airport. Great. Let's go and... guided missiles aren't bad, actually. They do build really fast. Did we not unlock nuclear missiles? Oh, we only have one uranium left. So we could build another atomic bomb here. You know what? That's what I will do. We'll build that. Finish that atomic bomb there. So they're not quite as powerful, but they're still going to be pretty good. And then just roll out with some modern armor on the front lines. I think we're going to finish the game before we get the giant death robots. I've never built a giant death robot, I think, in the entirety of this game. And that's very annoying to me. But I guess it's like first world problems. Oh no, I'm winning the game so fast, I don't get to build giant death robots. Carriers, that is very interesting. We're definitely going to want to do something about that. Go ahead and repair the territory over here. Egypt. Egypt. Ah! Why you gotta be like that? Well, you know what's gonna happen. Actually, I'll just heal up on here. They can't really threaten my units. And, no. So not what I meant. And then we'll move them to the front, because we're in friendly territory here, so they should be able to heal up, and that'll work okay. Modern armor. Do we want to create some destroyers? Some more destroyers to bombard the coast? Not really, actually. It's all going to be internal stuff. Just keep going with tanks. More tanks, more tanks. Worker. Just keep doing this. You are going to head to the outskirts of Babylon. You are going to just rest here in Memphis. You are going to end your turn where you are. You will move into, I guess, the other side of Seoul, and we're going to airlift you next turn. Bummer. Yeah, we can't actually reach the Science City from there. So we have to garrison in our capital. Luckily, it does have enough room. And then we can airdrop from here to there. Very handy. But here, we can go there. Okay, I like that. Tanks, we will move to the front and give you some shock promotions. Same thing here. We'll move you maybe to there. A lot of units up here too. Atomic bomb, end your turn. Great general. We're going to move you to here for now. We'll see what we're going to do to advance very, very soon. Just need a few more units on the front, and then we'll just drop the hammer. The hammer being nuclear bombs, of course. Or atomic bombs. Atomic bombs, nuclear missiles. I mean, I sort of see why they did it that way, but it's also kind of annoying. Peace treaties. Yeah. Alright. None of it is relevant. And, oh gosh, we got to put a cut in here. Next episode, I think, will be our final war. Getting some Babylonian missionaries getting attrition in our territory. Yeah, they really can't do anything on us. Thebes is even at full hit points, which is good. Defenses are a little bit low. Demands dies. Upcoming session to elect a world leader. Watch us just win a diplomatic victory somehow. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be very funny if it did. Airport done. So, you know what? Build me a monument. Monuments are pretty good. I'm going to hang out here and keep an eye on those carriers. And repair. And we are going to send you over in this direction. Repair. We're going to airdrop you into Babylon. You are going to be airlifted to our capital. You are also going to be airlifted to our capital. Oh, this is very handy. Expensive, but handy. Move yourself back over to Babylon, end your turn there. Get some more airlifts going on. You can route to, I don't care where. Seoul. Oh, apparently I wasn't sure because I canceled it. Atomic bomb, bomber. Just end your turn there. Well, no, I guess, do something like that. End your turn, end your turn, end your turn, end your turn, end your turn. End your turn. And yeah. Oh, I still have this pop-up again? That's weird. Yeah, let's actually send the hammer slightly closer to the front. I like that idea. And that is it for this video. See you guys next time.